Hello, everybody. Is there anybody there? Oh, yes, that's right. Hello. Hello, everybody. Yes, I'm finally here. What's up, Jack Cowie? Hey, Mafia. Is it Mafia or Mafia? Charlie the Cannon. Nerd Incorporated. We're all nerds. Film Fan 22, hello. Oh, when will you be uploading What's in the Poundland bin? Straight in there with the questions. I've only just finished watching it literally about 10 minutes ago. So once the live stream is done, I shall upload it because that is an interesting one. Oh, Nerd said, please can you announce the winners of the contest? Bollocks, do you know what? I forgot all about that. I forgot all about that. I was supposed to be doing that. Okay, we'll do that. I shall do that. Oh, it's going to have to be Wednesday. But yes, I'll definitely do that this week. Hello, underscore. Bookie Review Zola. Hello, all the way. South Korea. Wow. Spreading ourselves around a bit today. Liam Jivesy, is it? Hello. Movies explained. Thoughts on Hate for the Predator? I don't know really, because I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a great film. I don't know. I didn't have any problem with the story. We had the violence, we had the swearing. I don't know why there's hatred for it. Somebody did mention that there's something about Shane Black political. I don't know. I don't know. I thought it was really good. Some people have said it's the worst of the Predator movies. Yes, I had a pretty good Sunday. Thank you very much. Charlie Wise, are you getting the Ant-Man steelbook? I am liking that steelbook actually. It's looking pretty good. Has anybody actually had the Deadpool 2 steelbooks delivered yet? I'm waiting for mine to arrive from HMV, but I don't know what the finish is like. Is it like if anybody's had theirs early, is it glossy? Do we get like a slip cover? Because I think the American one got like a clear slip sleeve. Slip sleeve. Aye, up, Rusty. When's the next hunt? It's tomorrow, but because it's a work day, it's going to be quite a short one. So we're talking about 10 minutes or less, unfortunately. Next week's going to be good though, because it's going to be solo day. Now, I haven't seen The Nun yet. When is the amazing crossover with Dave Lee and Kermit's Ghost? Crossover better than Infinity War. Well, for me, it's not going to happen. Not this time, anyway. I think it was supposed to be this weekend, but I had so much going on, and my mum was in hospital yesterday, but I wasn't able to do it. What with other stuff outside of YouTube and work and all that kind of stuff. But I'm looking forward to Dave and Kermit's Blu-ray hunt. That should be something. Hopefully, if Dave is still here a little bit later on in a couple of months, maybe we'll try it again. Thomas asks, does anyone have any recommendations for films that were pretty 4K, but now are the transfer is worth the investment? Huh. Not sure what I follow on that for films that were pretty 4K, but now are and the transfer is worth the investment. In other words, is anything better than it was? I know Matrix is supposed to be a fantastic picture quality, and so is The Revenant as well. David Morse wants to know how many times have I? What, had a cup of coffee? So how's everybody's day been? What have you been up to this weekend? Anything interesting? Oh, Jen asks, what Blu-rays will you be looking to pick up this week? Well, Deadpool 2. Not sure if I want to get the Steelbook or just the regular Ultra HD. I'm not sure yet. But I've still got £37 worth of vouchers left for CEX, so who knows? I might pick up some stuff. David Morse watched Infinity War in 4K. I did this morning as well. Bloody picture quality is fantastic. Haven't seen Black Klansman yet. Do you know, I've been to the cinema once this week, and that was to see The Predator. Saw it at midday the other day, Thursday, in the biggest screen my local view has. There was me and 2 others in it. Yes. Movies Explain. I get my information on UK Blu-rays from Dave Lee Down Under. Yeah, I love it when he does his, like, you know, and then one title, you know, like what the US is getting, what Australia's getting, what the UK's getting. He puts a lot of detail in that and shows the covers and the dates and the specifications. He's really good at doing that. How many times have I rewatched Avengers Infinity War? Well, I've only seen it once since I bought them, so the 4K, but I'm still wanting to see the 3D yet. Blu-ray Bullet Brit. How you doing, Peter? Marcus Trubridge. Are you watching Bodyguard on BBC? No, but I'll tell you what, I've been watching Gogglebox, a new series of Gogglebox, and they've been showing a few clips. And last night they showed, or the night Friday, they showed a clip. What the hell is... How are they going to continue that? I don't want to say it, because if anybody's watching it and they're not up to scratch, you know, it'll spoil it, but is that it? That's the end? Yes, thanks, nerd. Yeah, Mum is all right. She's out of hospital now. Most of her ear is gone. She had cancer in her ear, and she's had all this removed. All of the middle bit removed. So they've left the top bit so that she can hook her glasses on. Otherwise, she wouldn't be able to wear her glasses. But yeah, they've had to have some. She had to go under. They had to put her under so that she could have an operation. It sort of like took it down to the bone. So she's lost quite a bit of her ear, but not the hearing, thankfully. Have you seen the final score with Dave Bautista and Piers Brosnan? Not yet. I've got it. I think it's in 4K. I've got it on the hard drive, ready to watch. It's just finding time. Have you ever been to the Light Cinema? Went last night in Stockport. Big reclining seats, much better than Cineworld. The Light Cinema? No, I haven't. I mean, we haven't got any reclining seats in either our Cineworld or our Views. But there's a showcase at Blue Water. Sorry about that. I'm just making sure that everybody can hear because I didn't bother to check the volume, so hopefully the volume's all right. But yeah, they got recliners and sofas and things, so I might try that sometime. Naughty Bob 39, hello. JTA View wants to know what my favourite film from my childhood teen years. Well, obviously Star Wars, anything Star Wars, mainly Empire Strikes Back, but I love things like E.T., Back to the Future, Goonies, all that kind of stuff. Charlie says, will you ever go to a cash converter or generator or charity shops on a Blu-ray hunt? Found some great deals in cash converters. Yeah, I'm hoping to do charity shops, just a day of charity shops with Lulu, because she's an expert when it comes to charity shops. She knows all of the charity shops. I don't know if we just stick to Maidstone. There are a lot in Maidstone. She might take me to some charity shops like Gillingham and Chatham, that kind of thing. But I didn't know that there was any cash converters anywhere. I mean, I certainly haven't got one in my hometown, but apparently there's a cash converter in Maidstone. I think there's one in Maidstone. So next time I'm in Maidstone, I'm going to pop in there and have a look. When did I start buying Blu-rays? It would have been when they first came in. So is it 10 years? I think it's about 10 years now, isn't it? Yeah, as soon as DVD jumped over onto Blu-ray, I started buying Blu-rays. And I thought, my God, the capabilities of this. Is there a definitive list of pound shop Blu-rays? I don't think so. I don't think I know anybody that's compiled a list of Blu-rays that they found. Although, if you're a member of Blu-ray.com, Blu-ray, blue-ray.com, go on there, go down to the Steelbooks, the UK Blu-ray section, and there is a section under there called Poundland Blu-rays, and everybody has posted what they've picked up and posted photographs and things like that. Hello, Kids Perspective. Thanks for your digital codes. I'll be doing them as a giveaway sometime this week. What's the worst Blu-ray transfer you have ever seen? Well, I'm still in my early... Oh, Blu-ray, not 4K. What's the worst Blu-ray transfer? It was probably one of those, that one the other day, actually. Not the other day, the other week. Do you remember I did a Poundland, what's in the Poundland bin? I think it might have been the Freddie Heineken one. I can't remember which one, but it was so grainy. And there was like weird flashes. It's a terrible, terrible image. Worse than DVD. And I thought, oh shit, I thought it might be my Blu-ray player, but no, I put in other things afterwards and it worked perfectly. So that's a really bad transfer. I think it might have been that Finding Freddie Heineken or whatever it was called. I'm sure if you go back on my Blu-ray reviews, on the Poundland reviews, you'll see it. There are so many Blu-rays I want to buy, some old and some new, but I have neither the time nor the money to get them all. Got any advice for me? Steal them. No, I was only joking. I don't know. I mean, when it comes to like money, it's always good looking around for like offers and deals. You know, like HMV, they do their 5 for £30, or even Poundland. You can pick up some good ones in Poundland. Top titles as well. You know, like the Batman movies. I've seen The Dark Knight in there. Lord of the Rings, that kind of thing. Or CEX. You can pick up a lot from CEX as well. Some of the Blu-rays in there are like 50p. I meant films released on 4K that were out before 4K came out. Can anyone recommend any that are worth the investment, meaning the transfer onto 4K is really good, instead of a rubbish 4K transfer? I don't know about that. If anybody can answer that, from Thomas. The Canon, unpopular opinion, I didn't really like Infinity War that much. That's perfectly fine if you didn't like it that much. I loved The Predator, but I've seen reviews saying, I bloody hated it. So, whatever you like. It's not for everyone. Hope Mama Bowman is okay and happy birthday for her tomorrow. Yeah, I'll tell her that, Jen. Thanks. Hello, Trevor. Mama Pauly. I'll pass on all your good wishes. She's downstairs at the moment, having a chat with me auntie and watching a bit of telly. What is the next film you'll be watching in the cinema? The next film I'm going to watch are Venom and Bohemian Rhapsody. Probably mile 22 for me. It does look good, even though it's had some pretty bad reviews. Canon. What do you think of the James Gunn situation? It's a bit of a shit situation, isn't it? And it's not a recent thing either. It's in response to like comments that he made on Twitter bloody ages ago, and he's apologised for them. But I suppose being a kid-friendly company, Disney's got to sort of like show that they're taking some kind of stand. But even David Bautista has said, if you don't hire James Gunn back, I'm walking. I don't think he will, because I think he's probably under contract. Otherwise, he'll screw his contract. But there are directors that can, I think, that can do a really good job. Russo's, for instance. Even though the screenplay and everything was finished for Guardians 3, which I really hope they keep. Okay, Naughty Bob 39 says, I like poo and wee. Okay, whatever takes your fancy. Marlene Henderson, which film do you like, Avengers Assemble or Infinity War? Definitely Infinity War. Avengers Assemble, why have we got to call it Avengers Assemble? Avengers Assemble was the best, in my opinion, of the Marvel movies until Infinity War. I know a lot of people might disagree, because Captain America, Winter Soldier is right up there at the top. Loot Unboxed just reached over 100 supporters. I'm so happy. Congratulations. Oh, from the kids' perspective, you are missing out on a lot. My local view has had reclining seats since Christmas. And it's not like we haven't got the room in our view. We've got shitloads of room, so yeah, I don't know why we don't have reclining seats. We don't even have like D-Box or whatever it's called. Oh, that's a lovely cup of coffee. Daniel, how are you? Yeah, I'm good, thank you very much. What do you do? What do you think Secret Unlimited screening will be on the 8th of October? I take it that's Cineworld. Is that Cineworld's Secret Unlimited screening? 8th of October. I don't know. Me and Lulu and Claire have been going to, or we've been once to the Odeon one, the Screen Unseen, which you can see on one of our videos. And the next one is, I think it's this coming Tuesday, and I'm bleeding working. So Lulu and Claire might go and see it, but I can't go and see this one. So we might have to do another one. But I don't know, October the 8th, what's around about that time? Mile 22 is out about that time. Could be. From the chair says, there's a rumour they're bringing out an 8K television from Panasonic, but I can't possibly, because the human eye can only see 4K, that is the limit. Yeah, I mean, it is going to go up, isn't it? It's going to be 4K, it's going to be 8K, 16K. There's only so much the human eye can see. I think when you come into like 8K, it's okay if you've got like a 120-inch screen or something. A 16K, you know, you've got to have like minimum 300-inch screen. But for most of us, for the home, the 50-inch, 65-inch, 70-inch screen, I think 4K is the limit. I don't think we need to bother with anything higher than 4K. Joshua Eady, were you surprised when you heard that Henry Cavill is not Superman anymore? I think the DCEU just need to stop. I was surprised, but then I saw a video with Henry Cavill basically saying, no, bullshit. So it's a bit of a rumour, and apparently the Ben Affleck one's a bit of a rumour as well, from what I've understood. So I think Henry Cavill is still in, you know, he's still Superman. I bought some movies at a Goodwill place. Since there's no Goodwills in Finland, I bought Paranormal Activity. Thank You for Smoking. Thank You for Smoking, is that a film? Scooby-Doo movie and A Company of Wolves. Very nice. We don't have Goodwills here either. They're just called charity shops. Blu-ray collector. Have you got Ready Player One Manta Lab yet? No, they haven't shipped yet. I think they're due to ship within the next week. Ben says that I'm smart because you buy Blu-rays and 4Ks. Thank you very much, Ben. Beverly Hills Cop. That was really grainy on a Blu-ray. I've got the Beverly Hills Cop steelbook, but I've never watched it. Yeah, it's one of those ones that I bought bloody years ago, and I just never sat down and watched it. Have you heard the recent news of iTunes deleting movies? Yeah, I've been reading about this. It's all over the news. Great win for physical media. Yay, physical media. Well, it's just, in a way, yeah, because I mean, you buy the film, don't you? You buy the film on iTunes, but do they have the right to delete it if you've purchased it? Because I know if you buy like the standard HD version, they'll automatically replace it with a 4K version. But I found it's a bit of the same with Netflix, isn't it? Because Netflix don't keep everything that they've got. As soon as, after a certain amount of time, you know, you might go into Netflix and say, oh, I watched that film that I was going to watch last year, and it'll be gone. So the only way of actually having a film that you know that you'll have permanently is physical media. So yes, up physical media. Worst Blu-ray ever. Worst Blu-ray ever. I don't know. Probably. Is it? Now that Finding Freddy Fingering, whatever it was called, Heineken. That, as I say, that was a shit Blu-ray. It was an okay watch, pretty good watch, but the Blu-ray quality was crap. I don't think there was any extras, that kind of stuff. But also Bad Lieutenant, Harvey Keitel. That's just film. That's just a shit film. But yeah, some of the Poundland ones were a bit dodgy. Blu-ray and DVD collector. Hello. Hello, Reese. If you get chance, I would like to see what you think of my movie room tour. Oh, 2018 video on YouTube. I know not as good as you, but like to see your opinion. Okay. Blu-ray collector. I shall definitely have a look at that. Reese loved Ocean's 8. Do you know what? I missed that at the cinema. Lulu and Claire saw it. I think they said it was pretty good. I remember when Blu-ray first came out and I was totally against it. Then my friend showed me one and said, give it to me now. Yeah. It's like when you go, when you went from Laserdisc to DVD, it's like, because with Laserdisc sometimes you had to turn the discs over and you didn't really get any extras. And then when DVD came along, you had all these menus and the whole film on a CD size disc. Melaka Olam, I think I have seen at least one entire movie totally alone in the middle of the day in a theatre. Yeah, I've done that and all. And I've seen many with only a few people, and I'm not complaining. I hate being in big random groups. Yeah, sometimes it's really nice. My dad's always like, well, why did they show the film? What's the point showing the film if there's only you on? I'm watching it. He's thinking it's a waste of money, a waste of electricity. But when me and Lulu used to go to Cineworld near Ashford, and we used to get in there and there was no one in there, Lulu always used to joke, she always used to say, oh, thanks for hiring the cinema just for me. But yeah, it is nice sometimes. I heard from Dave Lee that the first Blu-ray release of the Dish was pretty bad. The first Blu-ray release of the Dish. What's that? Evening, Connor. Oh, Daniel says Mile 22 was good fun. Would pay to see it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm thinking I really want to see that one. From the chair is looking forward to The Clock in the Wall next week with Jack Black. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Don't know too much about it. Hello, Derek. If Guardians 3 doesn't happen, I would love to see a movie about Thor, Rocket, and Groot together. Just get Taika Waititi to direct it. That would be good, wouldn't it? I think that would be pretty good. Oh, Movies Explained just watched The Last Stand with Schwarzenegger. That was his comeback movie after leaving office. I thought that was really good. You know, defending this little town with what's it, Johnny Knoxville and that. I thought that was a good comeback film. I wasn't too hot on Sabotage. It was a bit too in your face. Hi, Blu-ray Madness. Blu-ray collector is going to watch the new Avengers for the first time tonight in 3D. I really want to see it again in 3D. Yeah. Kids Perspectives has asked, please watch Johnny English Strikes Again, as I loved the first, but second was god awful. But I am going to give the third a chance. However, I am going to go to Venom as well. I can't get Lulu to go and see Johnny English. We saw the first one and we got stuck in a motorway jam for about 2 hours, and then we ended up just going to see the first film, the showing afterwards. I think it was a case of, I wish we were just still in the traffic jam. Saw the second one, yeah. I think I might be able to persuade Claire to see the third one. Oh, Blu-ray collector, you got the Blu-ray for American Animals. That was a good film. That was a very surprising good film. That's the one that me, Lulu, and Claire watched on our Odeon Screen Unseen. Wayne asks, am I getting Deadpool 2 4K? I am, but I'm not picking it up because it's been delivered by Amazon, because I still had £25 as a voucher from my workplace. So I've ordered that and that's going to be delivered tomorrow. But I'll still go Blu-ray hunting and show you what's on the shelves and everything. Joshua Edie, did you like my Blu-ray collection? Did I look at it? I'll have a look at it again. I can't remember. I've done so much this bloody weekend. What is your favourite film of all time? Mine is La Bamba. And Lulu can actually sing that entire song in Spanish. That's her karaoke song. Mine is The Empire Strikes Back. Very different. Sorry for the confusion, Paul. What I mean is, like, movies from the 80s and 90s are being re-released now on 4K. Can anyone recommend any of these that are worth the investment? Yes. Have I seen any older films in 4K? Don't think I have. Although, no, I haven't seen it yet. I've got The Changeling, the British horror film. I think that's got a new 4K restoration on it, and that's from the 80s. But no, I haven't seen any earlier films with the 4K treatment. They're all modern films that I've got on 4K. The human eye can't even come close to seeing in 4K. Can't wait for the Poundland bin, says Stu. Yes. 4K is far beyond the limit. Yes, so far as the Poundland bin is concerned, later on when I upload it, I'm just going to apologise now for the excessive swearing. Oh, Dynamic Dan, no 3, don't worry, there is going to be a Poland bin, as I say, just now. I've only just finished filming it, so I've just got to put the edit together, and I'll get it uploaded once we finish the stream. So it should be uploaded, what was it, 5, 6, 7, so it should be uploaded by 8 o'clock. Mile 22, this, oh, is it out now? Is that already out? It had an unlimited screening last Tuesday. Okay. Yes, Movie Man. Just watched The Matrix in 4K and it looks fucking amazing. What's that, Joshua? Oh my God! Someone said my second name right for the right time. What, Edie? I'm not getting the steelbook, I don't think, for Deadpool 2. Not until I see it in my hand. But on Wednesday, I've got the group buy steelbooks coming. On Wednesday, I'm going to Blue Water. So, because I can't get to an HMV Monday or Tuesday, we're going to Blue Water. So I'll do some videoing while I'm in Blue Water so we can get a good close-up look at it. Will I order Shape of Water Mantle Lab? What other Mantle Labs have you got? I've got Wonder Woman. I think I've got Alien Covenant. I'm not sure about Shape of Water. I love the film. I love the steelbook for HMV, so I might not bother getting it. But one that I did get that I completely missed out on is The Greatest Showman, which I'm going to try and get eventually, but yeah. Oh, Ready Player One Mantle Lab. Yeah, I'm waiting for that. It's currently in the... What? Matt Smith says his Ready Player One Mantle Lab is currently in the UK. Shipping started last week. Did you get yours from Blu-ray.com or was it from like Mantle Lab or High Def Ninja? Because there's no tracking details uploaded yet for Blu-ray.com, so you might got it from somewhere else. Thomas Halsey Films HD. Yeah, I am actually hyped for a Bohemian Rhapsody movie. I can't wait for that. I'm a huge Queen fan. So yes, definitely looking forward to that. And I think it looks like, yes, I've got no words for it. I know it's being overseen by Brian May and Roger Taylor, but what's his name? Remy Malek. It looks bloody brilliant. It looks, all of the movements and all of the gestures that I've seen in the trailer, I think he's going to get it so right. I'm interested in watching the Thank You for Smoking. Seems like a comedy that's set only in a casino. Winged Carrot. Who would you like to take over the Superman role if Cavill does leave? Yeah, I mean, it's still unconfirmed, isn't it? Even though he's gestured that he's not leaving. Oh, God. I don't know. Who fits it? Who fits that costume and who fits that physique? I don't know. I think they should get someone that we're not really that familiar with. Oh, widescreen laserdisc. We all love widescreen laserdisc. Yeah, absolutely, Marlene. I do like Wallace and Gromit. When are you doing the DVD viewing day? Yeah, that's with Werewolves of the Third Reich and all the other DVDs. Hopefully it'll be coming up. We just need to get all the stuff that I've been involved in out of the way. I'm still having problems with some HMV group buys at the moment, specifically the Pacific Rim. Got lots of other group buys coming up. It's a busy life, isn't it? What with work and YouTube as well. I'll stop complaining, I hear you say. My parents don't think Blu-ray is worth it. I keep telling them Blu-rays are better than DVD, but they don't listen. I said, if you don't care about quality, just buy VHS then. Yeah, my dad's like that when it comes to HD. He can't tell the difference between HD and standard definition. He's always watching football matches in standard def. Oh yeah, about the Discord I commented on in your last video, because I was a little confused by that. Fans can take pictures of movies they got and share it to everyone in the Discord. It's a bit like Spotify, Instagram, isn't it? Is that like Instagram? Sorry to all. Of all the DCEU fans, but Warner Brothers have lost the plot. With it in a few months' time, they will be in Poundland. I'm still hoping that Aquaman is going to be their kind of like their saving grace. It does look good. Yes, Designated Survivor's been confirmed. Been picked up by Netflix, hasn't it? For shorter season, I think, though. Haven't been to see The Spy Who Dumped Me with Mila Kunis. No, I haven't been to see it yet. It's a really good movie. I really do want to see that. So I've got my unlimited card. It's just a matter of getting to the cinema. How do you get the money for all those Blu-rays? I'll go to work, mainly. But also, if I've got some, some Blu-rays or steelbooks I don't really want, I might trade them in, sell them, and get some more money. Like I traded in some Blu-rays into CEX, got nearly 40 quid's worth of vouchers, and then just used that 40 quid for more Blu-rays. But it might turn out that I get twice as many Blu-rays that I had. Hello, Roswell. How are I getting on with the giveaway for those codes? Yeah, I haven't done it yet. I'm going to be doing it sometime this week. I haven't played Spider-Man PS4. Yeah, Last Stand's a good movie. I asked that question. The Cineworld staff said that they had to legally show the film even if the cinema screen is empty. The film had to be shown because that's the time it's supposed. Yeah, and I suppose if they don't show it, then it might bugger up the next showing. They might get the times wrong or something. And what if someone turns up a little bit late? Does that mean that if you turn up and the film is actually starting, you're not allowed to go in? I think you can still go in and watch it. Have you seen The Next 3 Days with Russell Crowe? I haven't seen that. Really underrated movie that I think is fantastic. Defo worth a watch. The Next 3 Days. Okay. Have you seen that Xavier selling 1-to-1 scale replicas of Han Solo's gold dice? Yeah, I put a pre-order in for them. Plan to pick some up for my car's rear mirror. Yeah, I'll put an order in for those. The special features for The Sixth Sense ruined the movie. It was among the first movies I ever saw on DVD, and with no idea that there could possibly be spoilers on the disc. I watched special features first. Yeah, that's a bit odd, isn't it? I suppose it was like a making of, and this is what happened to this character. Oh, God. That's not a film where you want a spoiler, is it? Are you thinking about seeing The Last Man? Yeah. Oh, yes, definitely. With Ryan Gosling. I'm on a bit of a space adventure waiting on getting Apollo 13. Apollo 13 is a brilliant film. Love film. If you like it, Brandon, if you're into that, have you seen From the Earth to the Moon? I think it's a 12-part, either a 10-part or a 12-part series. That was based on the success of Apollo 13, but it's a fantastic series. It's in the vein of like Band of Brothers type of thing, but it's the entire Apollo Mercury space program. And it's produced by Spielberg and Tom Hanks. If you haven't seen it, definitely try and pick it up. It's called From the Earth to the Moon. Oh, The Patriot looks good on 4K. Braveheart. Marcus says audio not good. Can't hear you very well. Is anybody else having problems with the audio? From the chair. 50 Shades of Grey is waiting for you. I'll remember that. Would you do a video with Chris Stuckman? I would actually. I'd go Blu-ray hunting with him. I love his reviews. They're so straight to the point. Hello, Andrew. How you doing? Oh, do you think the unlimited screening could be Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them? Do you think it might be a little bit too soon? Because isn't it the end? Is it the end of November? It's out. I don't know. I think it's too big a film, I think. What is your worst movie of all time? Mine is Grease 2. That I remember. Yeah, Bad Lieutenant with Harvey Keitel. I never even got past about 10 minutes. It was, oh my God, it was just absolutely shit. Having said that, I haven't seen the Emoji Movie. What movie are you most excited to see that's coming to the cinema? No Marvel or DC? Well, I will mention Marvel because the Captain Marvel trailer is going to drop, isn't it, on Tuesday? So that is, I'm definitely looking forward to watching. Other than those two, though, I am looking forward to seeing the next Bond. I know we've got a bit of a wait. And of course, episode 9 of Star Wars, that's right up there. Owen just watched the original Blade Runner on Blu-ray and loved it. Do you like Blade Runner? I do, and I love Blade Runner 2049. Oh, Matt, you got yours direct from Manta. That's probably why. I went through the group buy. Just a thought, if one did a laser disc, what's in the bin? It would have to be a bin light. Yeah. Or at the most, one of those huge, just plastic, massive dustbins. Last month I said I'm starting a channel, and so far it's been a blast talking about movies. Good. Can I get a screwed out, please? A what? A shout out. Do you mean a shout out? Shout out. Hello, Louise. Louise Games, hello. What of The Incredibles 2 will you be getting? I've pre-ordered the 3D version. Hopefully it's not a slipless one. Yeah, I hope so as well. Hope it's not. Probably will be. Oh, that steelbook. Have you seen that Savvy steelbook? That does look really nice. I think I might be getting a steelbook. Movies explain. I'm going to cry watching Bohemian Rhapsody. I hope bloody Rami Malek is Oscar worthy for this. Get nobody to play Superman. Oh, that's a bit harsh. Ben Stiller. Wasn't it at one time going to be Nicolas Cage? Nicolas Cage, oh my God. Might as well just get Steven Seagal as well. How do the group buys work? How do you go and join them? Over on Blu-ray.com, you go down to the forum section for Blu-rays, group buys, that kind of thing. They're all down there. They're all listed. Oh, excuse me. Listed under cuds and drips. Mike Perry. Hello, Mike. Do you still have your turkey racing equipment for sale? You know, the saddle and crash helmet. What? You only finished second place last year in the turkey racing Olympics, so you said you were done with turkey racing and selling your turkey racing equipment. What? I've never turkey raced in my life. I think you got me mixed up with someone else. I like a nice bit of chicken plucking, but not turkey racing. My Ready Player One Manta Lab shipped too. It's in the post in the UK now and we post it tomorrow, you what? Got from Manta Lab's site. Very excited. Yes, I bet you are. Hopefully we'll get to see some pictures. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful glossy steelbook. Yes, Blu-ray and DVD collector. I like the DC movies. Why so much hate? I'm looking forward to Aquaman. Well, I don't know about Shazam. That looks a bit out of the ordinary. It looks a bit weird to me that it doesn't fit in with DC. Might be a good thing. Might be a bad thing. I don't know. Aquaman does look bloody good. I don't know what it is with DC. I think people were expecting big things when it comes to Batman's, and Superman and that. And a lot of the production for these films have been plagued, with the change of directors and Justice League, Oh, God, sorry. Oh, dear me. With Joss Whedon taking over. I mean, Wonder Woman is probably the only really great DC movie. Man of Steel is really good. I like the films. I don't love them. I really like them, including Suicide Squad. But when it comes to Justice League, I've got to draw the line. I really didn't like Justice League. Haven't seen Dark Crimes DVD yet. No. I don't think Shaun of the Dead 2 will happen. No. I think that's a one-off masterpiece. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but Avengers Assemble in 4K is the best 4K I've ever seen. I've heard a lot of people talking about the transfer on that. Ultron not so good, but I've heard that it is the best transfer. Let's see if we can turn the audio up a bit, shall we? Probably because I'm sitting too far away from the screen. That might be a bit better. Tell me if it's not. I'm going to have to pluck the old microphone out. Sex Tape, worst movie ever. I've seen that in Poundland. Hello, Braylon. Do you watch many Blu-ray huntings from America on YouTube? I watch a few, but not as good as your vids. Oh, thanks. Yes, I do. Like Cool Duda, Wet Movie 1, Film Fan 108. I think it's Film Fan 108. I think it's 108. He does some really good Blu-ray hunting, and he goes right into detail. He stays in the shops for quite a long time, showing the covers, or talking about the movies, showing the special features. So yeah. Nerds gotta go. Bye. Do you really looking forward to the next Star Wars after the shit show that was the last one? Yeah, I am actually looking forward to episode 9 after the brilliant episode 8. I think that's what you're talking about. I loved it. I didn't have any problems with it at all, apart from maybe the minor one or two things that I would have changed. But I thought it's a really fun movie. Which do you love more, Jurassic Park or Jurassic World? Oh, definitely Jurassic Park. CM98. This sounds strange, but please shout out my girlfriend's name. It's Jess. She doesn't believe you're alive. Hello, Jess. Girlfriend of CM88. We are live. Boof. Ooh, okay, there's a name. Buffet Moiku. Is that? Apologies if I've thingied that up. How you doing? Pixel, what's your day job outside of YouTube, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, not all. I work in a boring office, typing in paperwork, taking phone calls from twats, that sort of thing. It's so sad we don't get the bonus disc for Incredibles 2. Yeah. Noah has asked, know what's in the Poundland bin. Yes, there is. Yeah, if anybody else has just joined the stream and is wondering about Poundland bin, there will be a Poundland bin. The reason for the time difference is some weeks, every other week, the Poundland bin is uploaded at like 8 o'clock in the morning, or no, more like 7. It's because I do it before I go to work. Because I record, when I'm working on a Sunday, I record it on a Thursday, even though I might say on the video, it's Sunday. It's not, it's Thursday, really. But you get what I mean for theatrics. But whereas, like on a weekend when I'm off, because of all other things I'm doing, and I watch it in the afternoon, it gets to be uploaded a little bit later. So, yes, it will be uploaded later on today. Which version of Ready Player One did you get? Double lenti. I love my double lentis. Have you watched the Harry Potter movies? If so, could you rank them? Yeah, I've seen all the Harry Potter movies several times. Could I rank them? I'd have to watch them all again. Yeah. I think I would. I mean, I could rank them, but I would definitely put Philosopher's Stone as number 1. Because it was the introduction, wasn't it? They were kids, they were going off to school. We got to know all these characters, so I would definitely say that. But definitely Hallows Part 2 as well. Yeah, that's right up there. Good afternoon, James. Joshua says Justice League was so generic and stale. The villain winning that was shit. And it was crap CGI as well, wasn't it? Marcus, I highly recommend Line of Duty. Such a good show that you should really check out. Is that an ITV or BBC show, I think, isn't it? I know some people at work talk about it every now and again. Oh, Richard, hello. What is your favourite Star Trek series and Star Trek movie? My favourite, I've got 2 favourite Star Trek series. Number 1, The Next Generation, and number 2, Deep Space Nine. And there are talks now that we might be getting Deep Space Nine in HD, remastered, new special effects. It's going to cost about 20 million, give or take. But there is a documentary that's being made all about the history of Deep Space Nine, talking to the cast, the crew. I think it's called What You Leave Behind, which was, I think, the name of the last episode of DS9. And my favourite Star Trek movie is First Contact. Grayson Toys, hello from Runcorn. September has been pretty solid. Avengers 3 on the first Monday. Deadpool 2 tomorrow, and next Monday, Solo. Yes, I can't wait for a Solo Blu-ray hunt. Hopefully we're going to get to see some nice stand-ups and some displays. We're going to make a really good long day of that one. That's going to be an hour plus. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. Grayson Toy says Last Jedi was great. James Hubnall says Last Jedi sucked. We all like different things, don't we? we're all we're all entitled to our own opinions. I'm looking forward to watching the new popular shows Arrow, Flash, The Walking Dead, The Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones. I tell you what, I did start to watch a couple of weeks ago, Krypton. I couldn't even get through the first episode of that. Is anybody watching Krypton? I thought, well, this is just like it's set on Earth. Why didn't they just... It's like Beverly Hills 902 meets... I don't know. It just seemed too humanised, too human common, you know, not set on this distant planet. Too teeny. Extreme cards in your dreams. DCU shall overcome MCU one day. Not on your Nelly. Peter Khan, what office? It's taking phone calls from people. It's customer advisor, that kind of shit, for stolen stuff, stolen vehicles. We work with the police, registering tractors, machines, all sorts of shit. Hope your weekend is going okay. You should do a separate video on this, but we'd like to know what your top 10 movies of all time. Yeah, I could do that. I haven't done a big ranking like that, have I? Ben Fusey. Do you watch The Flash? Yes, I do. I am way behind though. I have only just started series 2. But they're all on my Skybox, so I'm going through them bit by bit. Oh, James! That's harsh. Attack of the Clones is like a bloody masterpiece compared to The Last Jedi. Oh. Yeah, but one thing that Last Jedi hasn't got is sand. Because it gets everywhere. Do you know the Americans might be getting an extra disc Incredibles 2? Also, the Deadpool 2. I believe the American Deadpool 2 steelbook has got 4 discs, whereas the English one's only got 2. Evening, Graham. Have you heard when Ant-Man and the Wasp releases? Dave Lee did a video on it. I think it's beginning of December. I think it's around about something like 3rd or 4th of December. Because it was delayed opening here anyway for a month. But I think it's like 2 months later than the American release anyway. Joshua, I love The Last Jedi as well. One of the best ones in my opinion. See, that's what's weird with Star Wars, because it, especially with Last Jedi, it is completely divided the audience. You know, there's 50% that absolutely loathe it, and there's 50% that love it. It's really weird. And it never happened before The Last Jedi. And there's also a lot of hatred now for like Kathleen Kennedy and Disney, which is why I think Solo didn't do too well at the box office, because I think a lot of people boycotted it. Peter Khan, how do you edit your videos? I use iMovie. It's your best friend. Oh yes, I've watched Arrival. It's a really good film with Jeremy Renner and that. Yes, it's a really good film. Slow in some places, but very intelligent science fiction. So I don't know how I ended up watching it. Big Mac NUFC 89. Hello. Love from Mikey and Alison. Hello, Mikey and Alison. James says, I think me and like 4 other people were the only ones who loved Justice League. See, now you love Justice League, whereas I didn't. We're all weird, aren't we? It's the same with a lot of films, isn't it? Personally, myself and Lulu, we absolutely adored M. Night Shyamalan's Lady in the Water. And I think it's a absolutely beautiful film, and I cry every time I watch it. But I'm just waiting for the comments now to see why you watch that. Sinner. I highly recommend The Sinner on Netflix. Okay, I've got so many Netflix shows piled up waiting to see. I'm behind on shitloads. The canon says that I really like The Last Jedi, but I have to admit I didn't like the Canto bite scenes. They slowed the middle down. Yeah, they could have shortened it a bit. It didn't have to be so long. Have you seen Good Will Hunting? It's such a classic movie, in my top 5. I've seen it, but many years ago. Only ever seen it once though. Film Fan 22. Who do you think is the best singer? Elvis Presley or Michael Jackson, and why? Mine is Elvis Presley. They're both legends, aren't they? They are both legends that both have a catalogue of unbelievable music. For me personally, if I had to pick one over the other, I would pick Elvis. He's the king. It's just Elvis Presley. It's just like, I know I can't put it into proper perspective, but when you think of people that have lived on this earth, you know, of importance, real importance, Elvis Presley is on that list. Don't get me wrong, Michael Jackson is still on the list, but Elvis is way up. Mark Mower. Hello. Just realised you look a lot like Wayne Knight from Jurassic Park, especially with Dodson. We've got Dodson here. Oh yeah, I would actually agree. I love Wayne Knight. He's so funny. He used to be in. What was it? He was in Third Rock from the Sun. Yes, Graham. Deep Space Nine is awesome. A little story about DS9. When it first started, I went to a convention in Blackpool, Morecambe, a holiday centre. It might have been a Pontins. And Siddig El Fadil was there, Alexandra Siddig. So, and also Troy, Deanna Troy. Got to meet them, hang out with them, had a cup of coffee. Yeah, I was really. I've got my photograph somewhere because I used to wear Star Trek uniforms at the conventions. But yeah, that was the first time I'd ever sort of like got involved with Star Trek Deep Space Nine. But also, I loved when I went to Las Vegas with Lulu, and we went to the Star Trek experience. You know, had the Borg experience and that, and we had dinner. We had lunch rather on the promenade, the Deep Space Nine promenade, and you had Ferengis walking around in costume, in character. And I've got an actual menu showing you all, you know, Quark's restaurant, showing you all the menus and all the items that you can buy. And I was able to take that to a convention later on, and I got it signed by every Ferengi. We're talking, you know, we're talking Rom, Nog, Quark, loads of others. Yeah, so I've got Quark's restaurant's menu signed by all the actors that appeared in Deep Space Nine, which I really like. I really enjoyed doing that. Raising Seven Munchkins. That's an unusual name. I like it. Enjoying watching my first live chat. Oh, welcome. I hope it's not going to be your last. I didn't see Christopher Robin. No, not yet. I've seen the Meg, though. It was all right, wasn't it? It was a bit of a laugh. It wasn't as violent or gory as I thought it was going to be. I'm going to watch Carl Pilkington, Sick of It, starting on September the 27th. Yes, I am. I love Carl Pilkington. I think he's brilliant when he does his travels around the world. He did it with Warwick Davis, didn't he, as well? And he was brilliant in Derek. Have you seen The Greasy Strangler? No. Oh, Game Over's put something on here, and I'm not sure I understand what it is. So I'm going to give it a go. Nabtin La Tom Billy Bakers. I don't know what that is. Which shops are you going to tomorrow? Sainsbury's. That's it. Because I'm at work, so I can only do one shop. But I'll try and stay in there as long as possible to get some tape done. You know, see what we got. What's it? I love Last Jedi as well as Force Awakens, but then again, I like Revenge of the Shit. I mean Sith. But the first Star Wars sets a good tone for the series. For me, Empire all the way. American Deadpool has 2 discs in my version. Does it really, Craig? What was it I was reading then? I thought there was supposed to be 2 UHD discs and 2 Blu-rays in it. Oh, that's unusual. Ooh. I read that this morning as well. Ant-Man and the Wasp was better than the first. It was good. I don't know if it was better than the first, though. We are Venom. I'm not sure on Venom now, because it's going to be a 12A in the UK. I don't know if that's a good thing. Hi, Richard. Thanks for answering my Star Trek question. You've been following me for a while. I love your Blu-ray hunts. Thank you very much. Shame about the big sleeves. Only just started to get them. Yeah, I know. But I don't know if we're going to get Solo one. I mean, we'll only know next Monday. I don't think it will turn up in Tesco's. Seeing as though there wasn't an Infinity War, but it's been very quiet, isn't it? Maybe that was the end. I have the original taking of Pelham 123 on Blu-ray, which is better than the new one. But I've heard it's a rare Blu-ray. I don't know. Is it? The new one was John Travolta, wasn't it? I quite enjoyed that, but I remember the original. I thought the original was really good. Bob Dylan? Very rude. Dead Pauly? Not quite yet. Oh, Joshua, you recently counted your Blu-rays. You've got 13. 131 he meant. How epic is the movie Glass? I think it's going to be, I think it's going to be really good. I am looking forward to it. It's a change, isn't it? It's been quite a while since people have been excited about seeing an M. Night Shyamalan movie. So far, the biggest year surprise. Ant-Man and the Wasp, biggest disappointment. Predator. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Well, like I say, we're all different, and I mean, I wouldn't say Predator was anywhere near a disappointment. I thought it was one of the most fun movies I've had in ages. But yeah, whatever takes us fancy. Eh? Oh, Blu-ray collectors off for dinner now, and the Avengers Here I Come. Bye. I like your vids when you go Blu-ray hunting, but do you get people coming up to you and saying, "Why are you speaking to yourself?" Yeah, I get funny looks all the time, especially from old dears. It's like, you know, this is new technology. This is a new thing for them. Why is he talking into his phone? I get that quite a lot. There is this. Sometimes I go into Dover's Tesco's and I'm videoing there, and the same bloke comes in every now and again, and he just makes these weird noises standing behind me, going bloop, 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 while I'm taping. Just had a spot of tea. And how is the giveaway going, as I had to go before I could catch your answer? What, the giveaway for the digital codes? Oh yeah, I'll be giving them away. Be sometime in the week. So I'll do a video for it sometime in the week. What film do you prefer, Grease or La Bamba? I would say Grease, because I haven't seen La Bamba that many times. I probably only seen it once. Did you watch Big Brother? I watched the celebrity Big Brother. I don't normally watch the civilian Big Brother. Is it worth watching, seeing as though this is the last ever Big Brother? Yeah, oh, Peter's asked, is La Bamba a movie? I thought it was a song. It is, yeah, it is a movie. The song forms from the movie, I believe. What's the bloke's name that's in it? I can't remember his name. Three word name. Help me out. Hello, Blue Bear Movies. How you doing? Owen Macy. Did you know HMV do some movies with exclusive signature slips? Really? They have a gold strip and an iconic logo on the front. 7 Interstellar, Blade Runner, and more have these. Oh no, I didn't know that. I haven't seen the Happy Time Murders. That is one that I do want to see. I think Lulu wanted to see that as well. Oh my god, yes, Richard. I am so looking forward to the return of Captain Picard. My god, what can we expect from that? Well, he probably won't be captain, will he? What, you ambassador? Ambassador Picard, maybe? But yeah, where are they going to go? Never would have thought that he'd be coming back, but that leaves the possibility open to maybe we'll get Riker or any of the others. It's so exciting. Plus, they're doing about 4 other shows as well. Talking of Star Trek, Richard, are you watching or have you watched Discovery? What's your opinion of it? Oh, yes, I've used Film Arena. Yeah, I've bought a couple of items from Film Arena. Christopher Robin was really cute. Is it true people on benefits shop at Sainsbury's? No. Well, but they probably do, but more people on benefits shop at Asda. I love the Harry Potter series. Fantastic series of movies. Oh, by the way, if anybody didn't know, I've got Super Chat engaged down here, whatever that is. It's so you can show your appreciation, all that kind of shit. I just thought I'd reveal that. But yeah, but I love the Fantastic Beasts as well. Hello, Suj Hussain. I'm good. How you doing? Just wanted to say that I really enjoy your videos. Thank you very much. I myself have a Blu-ray and DVD collection. Have you got a YouTube channel? Have you sort of like just, you know, showed it off? Because it might be interesting to see. Film Fan 108 is in the house. How you doing, mate? You've doing really well. My friend and I were chatting on Friday about how the UK has some of the biggest exclusives like steelbooks and digibooks. Do you agree? Yeah, ish. I mean, we get HMV exclusive steelbooks, a lot of Zavvi exclusives, But in a way, it's kind of, I think it balances it out though, don't you? Because you get Best Buy and Target exclusives as well. Plus, you get digibooks. Sometimes you get like little box sets, with like little key rings in and all that kind of shit. I think we both get our equal share of exclusives, but maybe because HMV also get things like the VHS retro range as well. Plus, we had the big sleeve, so maybe just a little edge. Will Watson, how you doing? Will Watson, Will Wilson. I'm glad I didn't miss the stream this time. No, you're here. Bye now. Peter, one disc for the cinema version, one disc for the extended version. There are separate discs, Deadpool 2, some Blu-ray 2 disc and 4K 4 disc. Okay. Oh yes, Captain Marvel trailer is out on Tuesday. I can't wait. Ernest, how you doing, mate? Yeah, I don't know. With the Facebook page, I'd already turned it off for notifications, for so that you didn't have to wait for approval. For some reason, it turned itself back on again, or maybe I just pressed it off in my sleep. I don't know. But yes, so you can post away now, mate. Do you remember old DVD cases like the ones with the plastic clip holding the slim cover? Yeah, snapper cases with the cardboard covers. I've got about four of them. Still got those DVDs. Eraser, Mars Attacks, Twister, National Lampoon's Vegas Vacation. I think I might have another one or two. Watching an old XFM show with Cole Pilkington, he made me laugh when he said there's bacteria that's had better lives than some people in Africa. Oh my God. Oh my God. Choked on my chocolate mousse. Holy shit. Oh my God. There's some good stuff that he comes out with. Wow. You've seen Christopher Robin 4 times in the cinema. Wow. What's your most anticipated movie for next year? Well, it's got to be Star Wars Episode 9. Yes. Although it was going to be as well Bond, but I think now Bond has been pushed back to 2020. 131 steelbooks, yeah. And 500 Blu-rays. That's a good collection. John's Blu-rays, DVD, and 4K. Hello. Jennifer Garner's Peppermint movie is really great movie. That's something I want to see with Lulu. I take it we're thinking of something along the lines of Atomic Blonde or Salt, with a bit of maybe Death Wish, because it's a kind of a revenge movie, isn't it? The Fire or Mafia expected, I think, more from Deadpool. Still a great film though, absolutely. Haven't seen The House with the Clock in Its Walls. An important question from Suj. How do you select what movies you buy? Do you blind buy any movies or watch them or their trailers before you buy? What steelbooks are worth purchasing? Well, a lot of the Blu-rays that I buy is because I've seen the films. I've seen the films in the cinema. So, I'll go see a film. Yeah, definitely want that. Also, sometimes it's just to do with the cast. If it's a really good cast or if I've read good things about it, I'll pick it up. I do a lot of blind buying, especially when it comes to Poundland. What steelbooks are worth purchasing? Definitely Blue Fans and things like Manta Lab, collectors items like those. But Zavvi do some good steelbooks. Some of them are pretty bland and they just turn in any old stuff this day and age. But Zavvi and HMV do some good steelbooks. Rarest Blu-rays in my collection are Avatar and Titanic in 3D, both with a slip found in CX. Brilliant. Lou Diamond Phillips. That's it, see? 3 words, 3 names. Lou Diamond Phillips is in La Bamba. Simon Plays 19. Girl got ejected on like the first night of Big Brother due to things she said on Twitter about 4 years ago. Oh, right, okay. Oh, well, that's a bit like bloody James Gunn, then, isn't it? Being sacked for stuff that he said on Twitter. Yeah, Venom is a 12A. It's a PG-13 in the US. What is your favourite Elvis Presley song? Mine is If I Can Dream. In the Ghetto, maybe? Always on My Mind. No. I love Always on My Mind. What was the last film you watched? Mine was The Snowman. The Thriller, not the cartoon, with Michael Fassbender in it. Well, the last film I watched was from the back bedroom about 2 hours ago. In the What's in the Poundland bin? But before that, it was Infinity War this morning. Oh, I tell you what. You're going to have so much fun with the old Poundland bin tonight. If you're drinking a cup of coffee or a cup of tea or you're slurping your food, you might want to put it down because you might end up spitting it all out. If you had to watch one movie every day to stay alive, what would that be? Although Empire Strikes Back is my favourite movie of all time. Excuse me one moment. Oh, dearie me. I would have to say Infinity War. There is so much in Infinity War to keep you busy looking at everything, and it's such an engrossing story. Plus, it's 2.5 hours long as well, so it's good. It's good that it's that long. Oh, I'm definitely interested in Fantastic Beasts and the Crimes of Grindelwald. Yes, me, Lulu, and Claire will definitely be going to see that one. What do you think of the Underworld movie franchise? Yeah, with Kate Beckinsale. I like some of them. I haven't seen all of them, but they're kind of like a every now and again thing. I'm also planning to purchase a box set of the Saw set or Resident Evil. What would you recommend? Also, I do have a YouTube channel. Oh, good. Is it Suj Hussein or what's it called? Well, I can't comment on Saw because I've only seen the first Saw. I've only saw Saw. But Resident Evil films, I really like the Resident Evil films. Yeah, post your collection. Mars Attacks is a great film. I love it. Gerard no Barrio found This Is England steelbook in Poundland. Oh, really? Another Poundland steelbook. I've got to give those steelbooks away, haven't I? Those Hunger Games steelbooks. Oh, we better do that in a couple of days' time. First Man looks good with Ryan Gosling. I laughed when I saw him in the 90s kids show Goosebumps. Never seen that. Naughty Bob 39. I huge bums. Turn BBC Two on. There is a movie on that everyone likes. What's that then? The Package. What's that? Is that a TV show on Netflix? Do you have a favourite soundtrack? Plus, do you buy soundtrack as well apart from steelbooks? I'll tell you what my favourite soundtrack is now from a movie. And I might be joining thousands or millions of other people. The Great Showman. I watched that I listened to that soundtrack 20 times in one day. Hello, are we frozen? Are we frozen? Hello. If we're frozen, I might have to restart. Oh, well, it's frozen my end. That's really weird. Okay, I'm going to have to... Hang on, let me flick the camera backwards and forward. No, it's frozen. Yes, it's frozen my end completely. Okay, right, I'm going to log off. I'm going to close this down and then I'll restart the chat.